Hi, Kapun Piso here. Any mentally healthy person knows that God doesn't exist. All this stuff is bullshit. Okay, because we are in the 21st century. We create everything with the brain. But let's go to history. You know that the Bible is a bunch of bullshit. It's like any religious book is filled with mythologies. They're not true. And of course, in Jerusalem, they think everything happened in Jerusalem. There's no evidence that Christ existed, David existed, Salomon existed, none of them. And zero evidence. You don't have coins of these people or nothing. So the very smart Jews are mentally healthy atheists. They've been taking advantage of these people. They build their own fakes. And it's great. It's just like finding the cripple of Jesus. You know, there was the holy shit of Jesus. That would be very interesting, his special latrine. So, I think this is very interesting.
In the vast collection of ancient treasures held by the Israel Antiquities Authority, there are hundreds of stone boxes, all dating back to the time of Jesus.
There's no such thing as Jesus. He never existed. It's the proof.
Simply engraved, some bearing a name in Hebrew or Greek.
Star of Caesar.
They had a macabre ossuaries, receptacles for storing the bones of the dead.
I'm of Jesus. What a bunch of idiots.
These ancient bone boxes became the center of worldwide media attention.
There were a lot of forgeries all the time. People believe all the crap.
Yaakov bar Yosef, a key de inscription translates as James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus.
Trying to prove that Jesus existed. He never did.
These familiar names from the New Testament to appear together seemed a remarkable coincidence.
Pretty smart Jews.
The ancient bone box was hailed as the final resting place of St. James, the brother of Jesus of Nazareth,
Look at that crap.
and the first archaeological evidence linked to Jesus himself.
2003, probably biblical archaeology, the nuts, you know. They announced that the box, the ossuary that contains the bones of Jesus, perhaps, you know, was found because of the inscription. It was paraded all over the world.
Therefore, I believe that the inscription is not genuine.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart guy.
Ossuary.
Yeah, the same thing happened
the
with
bone
that.
box itself appeared to be genuine.
Yeah.
The stone was covered by a chalky patina. Just what he'd expect if it had spent many years in an underground tomb. The patina in the grooves of the inscription was different. Like the Jehoash temple, as if the engraver had cut through the original patina.
You know, Christians with retarded brains and deluded beliefs are easy prey for con artists. They're being fooled for thousands of years. They deserve to be fooled.
There's a lot of money. There's smart Jews.
2003, the Israel Antiquities Authority went public. Both objects were declared fake.
There you go, Christians.
You know, before the ossuary, the fake ossuary, there was a little tablet that was found by the temple, the Roman temple actually, and all that says the Temple of Salomon and everything else. And the Jews said, oh yeah, this Temple of Salomon, here it is, the proof. And you know what they have also? One little pomegranate with an inscription from the Temple of Salomon. No ruins, nothing, just a little pro. Guess what? Happened to be a forge.
Never forged anything in my life. Of course, I shall have to defend myself, but I have nothing to do with
Sophisticated fraud was beginning to unravel. And as the investigation continued, one of Israel's most sacred relics would fall under suspicion. Others uncover more fakes. They detect a pattern emerging of ancient objects being embellished with inscriptions to enhance their value. And attention returned to that priceless object in the Israel Museum, the ivory pomegranate.
The only thing from the Temple of Salomon, supposedly. No ruins, nothing, just this little thing.
The pomegranate was now the only item believed to have survived from Solomon's legendary temple.
See that? The only!
First authenticated by one of the world's experts on ancient inscriptions.
World expert?
Professor Andre Lemaire.
Lemaire, the retard?
Since then, experts discovered that it wasn't actually made of elephant ivory.
That's right. Pretty smart Jews, boy.
Hippopotamus.
The big question was, did the pomegranate really come from Solomon's temple? When Professor Goren examined the surface of the pomegranate, he saw little to suggest that it wasn't a genuine artifact.
They cannot even find the temple. It's a Roman temple.
There were signs of a few repairs, traces of what looked like glue, but the patina inscription.
Kodesh Kohanim Lebeit Adonai, which means holy to the priests of the house of God. And this is why this pomegranate was considered to be from the Solomonic temple.
Yeah, the house of God, Caesar.
Was badly damaged sometime during its damage.
The inscription was engraved on it when it was already broken.
Pomegranate's value.
It is probably a fake. It's probably a forgery.
There was no rest in the world of religious relics and their authenticity. Another furious argument exploded about another discovery.
This discovery was in 2007. This is stupid, deluded, Christ-psychotic man, Cameron. He should stick with making movies like Titanic and all that. And his stupid son, retarded son, is Kirk Cameron, that goes around with all the deluded fool, Ray Comfort, you know, a Christ-psychotic, believing all this nonsense. Well, they discover, he's supposed to be an archaeologist, a moron. He's supposed to discover the tomb of Jesus, the family tomb. That's hilarious. This is ridiculous.
Tiny rose garden. A large concrete slab conceals the entrance to a tomb. Been kept at the Antiquities Authority's storehouse since they were discovered. It was there 27 years later, in 2007, that the names inscribed on the ossuaries provoked intense media speculation about the occupants of the tomb.
Oh boy, family of
Most
Jesus.
of the names are well known from the New Testament. Of Mary. Mary Magdalene, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yosef, a short form of Joseph. Astonishing of all, Yeshua bar Yosef, Jesus, son of Joseph.
Jesus, there.
Could this be the resting place of Jesus himself?
There you go, I'm going over there.
The suggestion that this might be the tomb of the family of Jesus received worldwide publicity.
Yep, everybody. Oh, yep,
This
everybody.
innocent explanation. Or has the name Jesus been carved later as a deliberate deception?
That's right.
By adding a few extra strokes, then using mud to make them look older, and to make them look anxiety about every artifact supposedly from biblical times that has come from dealers or sources unknown.
Yeah, you guys are pretty smart.
All be forgeries.
Well, guess what? The Israelis are pretty smart. They didn't let them to do this stuff. I mean, this is creating kind of a, you know, make them the laughing stock of the whole. Well, after all, it's a city of nuts. What do you expect?
Yep, you guys are pretty smart.
Yuval Garen has checked scores of items that museums and collectors have acquired on the market. He's concluded that almost all of them are fake.
See that? There you go, Christians.
One answer to this problem: the antiquity trade should be shut down, and its products should be shunned.
There you go, Christians.
Look about archaeology. Think about this supposedly sarcophagus of Jesus.
Evidence of the names, however striking, fails to impress specialists in this period of history.
That's right.
In the time of Jesus.
That's right.
It's also problematic.
Evidence of Jesus.
Everything that we know about Jesus.
You see the Star of David on the left? The little star, the comet of Caesar? Right on the left.
The comet that appeared during God, Caesar Christ funeral games became proof of his resurrection. Right, it is. The Star of Caesar. It's on the temples too. Notice them. Here's a book about it. So there is a proof.
History, and there is a whole a complete contamination of our research.
This fairy tale don't exist. This gods don't exist.
We need to make
bunch of fairy tales. Look at that. Phony.
Of Solomon's temple, Jesus, and other biblical stories. Forgers can make a lot of money.
That's right.
But it's not just museums and wealthy collectors who are being defrauded. Here, distorting history has profound consequences for everyone.
Yeah, because they
for everyone.
So, yeah, because we are in the 21st century. We are not in the 4th. If you want to believe that Winnie the Pooh is real and Santa and everything that contains in this this book, which is as good as you know, any other mythology book, is real, then you're either 5 years old, you're retarded, or you're a Christ-psychotic and a very ignorant person. Reads only one book. There's no such a thing as a Christ, Abraham, and nothing. Everything is fake, phonies. So that's the reality of it all. Pace di oro.